Well, Mike Vaccaro here with head swimming and diving coach Bobby Guntoro with UNCW. And coach, coming off of another championship, back-to-back championships on the men's side, first championship on the women's side since 2006, first time since 2006 that you've swept the championships. Congratulations, first of all. What's it like to do that once again?
Thank you. It's been surreal, obviously. I wasn't a part of that championships in 2006. Actually, I came in after the championships. So as a student athlete, I always heard from the alumni, from my upperclassmen, how it felt to be a part of the double championship. So it was always a dream for me, even as a student athlete, that, hey, what can we do together to win men and women? I was fortunate enough to be a part of the four defending champions as a student athlete here. So when I came home here to UNC Wilmington, that was the number one goal. I thought we have a great resources. We're in the right spot right here. I really thought that we have the right student athletes to lead us to get to that point. And I owe it to my assistant coaches, my staff around me, and I owe it to all our seniors.
Yeah, we're here at Wrightsville Beach because this is a big selling point for you,
Absolutely.
For your program and what you've done. This is just your third year coming back here, as you said, a former student athlete. Does it amaze you how quickly you've been able to get this championship back in the fold, not only the men's side, but the women's side as well?
Sure, yeah. I think, if you've never been to Wilmington or Wrightsville Beach, you really don't know, what we're experiencing. I think this place offer a well-balanced lifestyle, and I think the well-balanced lifestyle helps our student athletes to feel comfortable in uncomfortable situation. College is really hard, and we know that when we brought in newcomers to our program, and we know that, hey, it's going to be very challenging, but the place that we're living right now, it gives them a comfort, and I think that's really is the secret of our success.
Well, you're talking about comfort. You won the championships comfortably when you look at the total points, but was it as easy as it was? Take us through the progression, those days in Hampton, and what it was like to win that championship.
Sure. The points may not show how close the meet was, but I think it was a close meet, to be honest. My heads off to Northeastern performed really well on the women's side. William and Mary was right there all along, and on the men's side, really Towson and Delaware were right there, right on our heels, really from the very beginning. But I think, like I say, our seniors done a really good job in making sure everybody calm, and our motto is never too high, it's never too low. We knew that, hey, we're gonna get punched in the face in a certain area, but we're going to recover just fine. And I always tell my student athletes that we're not trying to do the extraordinary thing. We're just gonna focus on the ordinary things, and we'll do the ordinary things very, very well. We were never gonna be perfect. We were not perfect. We have some failure, we have some success, but I think all those things combined together, it took us by surprise, to be honest, that we were winning by a large margin at the end of the weekend. It never felt that close. I mean, that far, to be honest with you. I felt that, all right, we gotta stay on it, and I think when I jump in the pool, that was the first time I feel, oh, we did it. I didn't really feel we did it until to that point.
Yeah, it's great to have that championship plunge for a second consecutive year. Overall on the men's side, 15 championships, back-to-back years. Tell us some of the key swimmers, key divers. Who are the ones that helped lead this team to the championship?
Sure. On the men's side, Henderson Louvier is the backbone of our program, in and out of the pool. He is such an emotional leader for our program, and when he speaks, everybody listen to him. Henderson contribution in the pool is fantastic. You can put him in anything, he'll do really, really great, really. So, and then it's really trickled down from there. Elikai Compton English, we're gonna miss his speed, and he's another guy that is very relaxed, low key, but then he knows how to turn it on. He doesn't speak a lot, but then when he speaks, the whole room will listen to him. I think those type of leadership is really important for a successful team. And then we have overall, as a sophomore class, they were a very mature sophomore class. I thought we weren't successful last year as a freshman with them, And I think they all did a fantastic job in the off-season, turning around, and also, I mean, breaking conference record. Jacob Durasinski, Sam O'Brien, they were ready to go. So I think it's just a combination again with the upperclassmen and the lowerclassmen bought in. Make my job a lot easier. It makes me look good. I didn't really do much.
Well, it speaks to the progression of them and what you're doing with this program as well. On the women's side, Brooke Nicely, one of those leaders on this team. Who else, along with her, helped lead that team to the championship?
Sure. On the women's side, it's the same way. We're really relying on the seniors. We have a very quiet senior class, but they're present really make a big difference for us on the pool deck. Sarah Olsen has been one of the top, if not still the top sprinters in the conference. Ting Nibel, she's improved significantly. She has that really positive vibes, and when things don't go right, you can rely on Ting. They're like, okay, we'll be okay. And all our swimmers or our ladies just looking at them, like, you know what, we'll be all right. Courtney Clausen, Courtney Clausen we're gonna miss Courtney, because obviously she's one of the best of all time divers in our program history. Speaking of diving, and I forgot on the men's side, and Nick Noes was the double champions previous year, and then we brought in Ethan Badrian. Now they're freshmen and sophomore. They go 1-2 now at the conference level. So, and Caleb Brantley's done a good job on the diving side, leading those divers. So, on the women's side, I think our freshman class made a massive impact into not only points on the board, but also the quality of our training on a day-to-day operation. We were here when we took over the job, and then we slowly teach to be here. Last year we were here, this year we're up there.
Yeah.
So that's where we are.
Well, and the guy that started this program, David Allen, again, the natatorium now named after him. You swam for him as well. To be able to do that and have him be around to see the success you're having, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Dave is like my father. I called him after the Saturday preliminary. Well, actually, I texted him on Friday, like, hey, I feel good. I feel good where we are. And then he called me on Saturday after preliminary. He knows, like, hey, it's a done deal. It's like, yeah, it's a done deal. So it's good because, it's just, I owe a lot to Dave. It's not just the swimming side, but also anything in life. So it's good for him to see what this program is continue to thrive, and our goal is to build on excellence.
Well, you're doing that right now, and I know it means more to you because you're an alum here as well, but congratulations again, back-to-back on the men's side, first time on the women's side since 2006. Overall, combine them 19 swimming and diving championships. This is certainly UNCW, the standard bearer in the CAA for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it for everything. It's just, from the support staff, from you guys, from the top, the very top, and the supporters, alumni, the parents organization. We wouldn't be who we are today without, we wouldn't get the success what we achieved last weekend without everybody. So,
and as you say, recruits may be listening, hey, you make the call, right? That's your pitch. This is it right here.
Make the call.
Okay, again, it's Bobby Gantoro, Mike McCarroll here with him talking about this championship. Thanks for joining us here today.